Well, hello everyone, and I gotta say, this is the best groundbreaking I've ever been to because we're actually breaking ground. Usually we have to fake it. So thank you so much to our staff that really put this together to have actual groundbreaking happening in the background. It's totally cool. One of the many things that makes Delco such an incredible place to live and work and visit is its broad array of outdoor activities and offerings, including our trails and our paths, places to walk, to hike, to bike, our parks and green spaces where residents can enjoy the outdoors with friends and their families, and playgrounds where our kids can learn and explore. Over the past few years, we've seen numerous ways that outdoor spaces enhance our quality of life and also has tangible economic benefits. And we have seen the explosion in appreciation of outdoor spaces like this one during the pandemic and post-pandemic. Council is committed to the preservation of our parks and expanding open space for residents to enjoy. Green spaces like this and parks, sports fields, wooded areas, they give residents the space they need for physical and mental relaxation and enjoyment and activity. And playgrounds are important for the development of children in many ways. They offer emotional support, social, mental, and physical benefits to children of all ages. They help children work on fine motor skills, gross motor skills, and communication and social skills. Plus, they're just plain fun. And as an added benefit, if you're a parent, you know how much sheer joy you get from seeing your children play on the playground and getting a little mental health break for yourself while your children are playing. Our commitment at Delaware County Council to open space and preserving our green spaces has been pretty evident in the last few years. We have dramatically expanded and improved the county's parks and greenways. Our 2023 capital improvement program includes $9 million for parks, trails, and open space projects all over the county, and including this one. And we have invested $17 million through our Greenways program in helping our municipalities invest in their own parks and open spaces. We have been envisioning this new destination playground for years, and the county team has worked really hard to ensure that it is a playground that all of our residents can enjoy. The planning department first took the lead to gather feedback from county residents in the draft designs and concepts for the playground by hosting an open house back in October 21, which we did right here in this park. After we received very, very valuable community feedback, changes were made to the design of the playground, carefully considering the suggestions and comments that we received from the public. One important change in the overall design was providing increased accessibility and inclusivity for all types of users of all different abilities. The playground will have different areas for different age groups. So the playground will have a large climbing tower for children that are aged 5 to 12. There's also going to be a swing zone and a spinning zone and an area for children who are a little bit smaller from ages 2 to 5. Other features of the project include an expansion of the pedestrian mall, which will provide an improved setting for festivals and special events, maybe even food trucks. New walkways connecting the amphitheater and rear parking lot, new landscaping, and stormwater management features. I will end by sharing a quote that I heard just yesterday in a presentation by a very famous American novelist, Wallace Stegner. And he said that parks are the very best idea that we have had in America. They are absolutely American, absolutely democratic, absolutely inclusive, and they reflect us at our very best instead of our very worst.
For DCNR, parks bring a triple bottom line. They are an investment in the community, just an investment in themselves. The health and in terms of mental health and physical health are obvious. Take a walk in the park. Don't you feel better afterwards? Isn't the world a little bit lighter after a little bit of a walk in nature? Also, Lane mentioned the environmental services. This remains open space. It's still providing recharge of water. It's still providing oxygen. It's still providing all the environmental services it was 25, 30 years ago. And finally, there's an economic return to investing in open space. There's the return that houses adjoining this area are worth more. It's important that for businesses to go to places that have high recreational value. It's a primary driver on where businesses locate these days.
Most of us who are currently on the board were brought on in 2021 when this process of planning and design was already well in progress. And it would have been very easy to say, hey, here's what we've done, here's what we are, hop on board because we're ready to go. And instead, our opinions were sought, our feedback was welcomed, and it was embraced. And then I saw that process continue as we invited the community in to provide feedback as well. And as Eileen said, a lot of the feedback that we did get was about the accessibility of a lot of the play structures. And so for me personally, that's a huge thing in Delaware County as an almost lifelong resident. Like to be able to participate in these processes has been really big. And I know that that's some of the feedback that we're starting to get from communities as well, is that they're really enjoying being able to have their voices heard in these planning processes.